Yo, man, there's a lot of brothers out there flaking and perpetrating but scared to kick reality.
Man, you've been doing all this dope producing, you ain't had a chance to show them what time it is.
So what you want me to do?
Oh yeah, bro, for sure. But just the small one though, okay?
Small?
Yeah, it's like...
Just follow the routine.
I wanna have your baby!
You can go on it just to escape.
For this video, it's lit! It's lit! It's lit! It's lit!
You can go on it to learn stuff as well.
To yet another video, and today we're talking Instagram.
I literally just set it up for filming. It's like, really? That's it? It's true, I'm a pretty fast editor for the most part.
But sometimes people get addicted too much to social media, and that's when the bad part of it comes out, and that addiction just gets extremely out of hand. A lot of people start to judge themselves to different people, and that's when you find that people start to become depressed, and sometimes people will take matters into their own hands, which can obviously lead to some people hurting themselves.
But one of the issues with social media, it's been pointed out by many people, is that people look like they have a much better life than they really do.
32% of teen girls said that when they felt bad about their bodies, Instagram made them feel worse.
Yeah, people are posting pictures of when they're really happy. They're modifying those pictures to be better looking. Even if they're not modifying the pictures, they're at least selecting the pictures for the best lighting, the best angle. So people basically seem they're way better looking than they basically really are, and they're way happier seeming than they really are. So if you look at everyone on Instagram, you might think, man, they're all these happy, beautiful people, and I'm not that good looking and I'm not happy, so I must suck. When in fact, those people you think are super happy, actually not that happy. Some of them are really depressed. They're very sad.
Tragedy in New York. Former Miss USA Chesley Christ was found dead after police say she jumped from a high-rise building. She was just 30 years old.
Some of the happiest seeming people, actually some of the saddest people in reality. And nobody looks good all the time, doesn't matter who you are.
It started becoming very unhealthy. I was always finding myself waking up in the morning, and then straight away I was just trying to find my phone and just trying to get straight online. I was never just having a morning without social media. It was always getting straight on and then spending around half an hour just scrolling through Instagram and TikTok and not relaxing in any sort of way. I wasn't just going downstairs and, you know, just getting some food or doing anything. It was always just straight online and consuming all this media straight away as soon as I woke up. And then I started gaming a lot more. I started buying more games. I didn't start going out as much. I spent all my money on games. I found myself online all the time. I wouldn't ever just go on a walk, you know what I mean? I wouldn't ever just do something different. It was always either I was on my phone or I was online. And that's when I started being a lot more of a messy person. I just left stuff lying around. I didn't pick up after myself. So I think that's one of the bad parts of social media. But the good thing about social media is that you can share your thoughts and opinions on certain things.
Dozens of moviegoers at the Century Theater shared their excitement about the premiere via social media, and they are the ones who became the first reporters on the scene after that tragedy.
And within minutes, word of the shooting started to spread to a worldwide audience.
And a good example of that would be George Floyd.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
You can see police here now firing tear gas into the crowd. They are trying to push these folks back. Earlier today, just a few blocks away, there was looting underground.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot! No,
because of social media, people were able to see what was going on in the world and were able to unite and protest against what was happening in the world. And I would say that's one of the positives about it, is it helps people connect. But I think the negatives outweigh it more. So I decided to try and see if there was anything that I could do instead of going on social media. And that's when I found skating. Although I'm absolutely awful at skating, it's something I enjoy. I find myself now only using YouTube to learn new tricks, or very rarely just using it to like escape. But mainly now I'm just using my phone to listen to music. So now I just put them in while I'm skating, and then that's literally all I'm using it for. I'm not using it for, I'm not on it for a constant use of like escapism, or, you know, for that temporary happiness. I'm happy with myself now, and from skating I've found that I enjoy being outside.
And that's when I found walking and coming outside and reading and trying to do something different. And I'm not saying everyone should read, but maybe everyone should just try walk in a day and just maybe put some earphones and listen to music, but not looking at a screen all the time, and being able to just have some time to yourself, your own thoughts, and being able to connect with yourself as a person more. I find that after that, I think you'll find it easier to disconnect from social media, because you're finding more enjoyment in other things. That's not what I would class as artificial happiness. It's not real, it doesn't last. Whereas something like walking, you can do any time of the day, you can do anything. You might find a hobby in that time. So it's very easy to get caught up in social media, but it's very hard to break the cycle. But once you do break the cycle, it's one of the best things you can do. And then you're able to manage yourself more. You're able to know when's too much and when's time to cut off. You know the difference between too much and too little. You know the difference between, okay, I need to get this work done now, or okay, I can relax now. Where before I cut off myself, I found that really hard. I was just leaving everything last minute, and I was falling behind in so many things. But once you do find that even ground, I would say life becomes so much better. But social media was definitely something that made me spiral out of control. It was very detrimental to my health in a mental way and a physical way. I was finding myself being less motivated. I wouldn't like going out anymore. I was wanting to just stay in the house and just scroll through TikTok or YouTube or Instagram. It was very hard to get back in the normal world. But now looking back, it's one of the best things that I've done. And I would encourage anyone to do it.
And as soon as you do it, I promise you, it's one of the best things you can do, because straight after that, you can just get back to doing things you love, and that's when your social life and everything just explodes, and you just feel like a new person.